This video is brought to you by BetUS Sportsbook and Casino.
What is going on, everyone? The Houston Texans just defeated the Los Angeles Rams 17-15. This marks the end of the preseason. Now all eyes are towards Indianapolis because, ladies and gentlemen, Houston Texans football is finally here. I cannot tell you how excited I am. We're going to wrap up the preseason and today's game. With that being said, my name is Ruben Calavillo, and this is the 713 Houston Sportcast. I drop daily Houston Texans content. Make sure you guys are following me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok for the latest news, rumors, and updates. And ladies and gentlemen, this episode was brought to you and powered by BetUS. Now, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys are taking advantage of that 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits up to $2,000. As you can see, BetUS has everything. Let's go to the football section and find where they have the NFL regular season wins odds. And let's see where they have the Houston Texans. So they have us here at 9.5. I definitely think this Houston Texans team is going to be dangerous, is going to be special, going to places where they've never been, their first ever AFC championship, their first ever Super Bowl appearance. And ladies and gentlemen, to get there, you have to win over 9 games. Let's go ahead and do that. And I'm feeling risky. I'm going to go ahead and put 200 down to win $137.93. Let's go ahead and lock that in. I believe in this Houston Texans team. Let me know if you do as well. Shout out to BetUS, man. And one more time, make sure you guys are taking advantage of that 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits. We locked it in, boys. Ride this with me. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the stars of today on offense, Cam Akers, once again. And what more does he have to do? I think he solidified himself as the Houston Texans backup running back. He rushed the ball 7 times for 53 yards, 7.6 yards a carry. His longest run was 23 yards. He had that great play where he did 4 spin moves in a matter of 6 seconds to get the first down. Cam Akers has been a weapon this preseason, and he's looked good since he's got here, ladies and gentlemen, which started these conversations about Dameon Pierce. Now, Dameon did not play today, and that was interesting. We have a quote here from Adam Wexler. He was speaking to D'Amico Ryans. I didn't play Pierce because I've seen enough from Dameon in practice and everything. I've had a good look at Dameon. Texans head coach D'Amico Ryans on the decision to not play Pierce in today's preseason final. This is kind of a head scratcher. Dameon did not look good against the Steelers, 1 yard per rush. Did not look good against the Giants, 1 yard per rush. We heard D'Amico Ryans come to his aid a couple of days ago, said that Dameon Pierce hasn't had good enough blocking. My response to that is Cam Akers, J.J. Taylor, Jahar Jordan, British Bugs, they're all running behind that same offensive line, and all those guys have looked better than Dameon Pierce. Look, it is clear that Pierce is one of D'Amico Ryans' favorites, and that's fine. However, he needs to show us his worth early, because that leash is small, ladies and gentlemen. But it sounds like Dameon Pierce is going to make the 53-man roster, and it sounds like the Houston Texans have a role on offense for him. Another star of the day, Xavier Hutchinson, led the team in receiving, 7 targets, 4 receptions, 34 yards. His longest was 18 yards from a catch. Xavier Hutchinson had a strong preseason, and I think him and John Mechie have solidified themselves as wide receivers 4 and 5. With Xavier Hutchinson, he had a strong showing against the Chicago Bears in the NFL Hall of Fame game, had a strong showing today against the Rams. John Mechie showed out last week against the Giants. We got to see the first crane celebration. John Mechie had 2 receptions, 21 yards today. His longest catch was 12 yards. I think our wide receiver group, guys, is set, and it's going to be one of the most dangerous in the NFL. Now, I said Mechie and Hutchinson are 4 and 5. What about 6? Is it Steven Sims? Is it Robert Woods? It looks like Noah Brown is going to start the season on IR, but I just said on Bleacher Report talking with Harley, I think Steven Sims brings more value to the Houston Texans because he's a good punt returner. He took one to the crib against the Baltimore Ravens. He had a nice jet sweep today for 34 yards, and he's a pretty good pass catcher as well. This offense, it looks like it's complete, ladies and gentlemen. Switching to the defensive side, I think the secondary is complete as well. Derek Stingley, Kamari Lassiter, your two starting cornerbacks, your two starting safeties, Jimmy Ward, Kalen Bullock, and I think Jalen Petrie is going to be that nickel slot cornerback. I cannot wait for this secondary to get going. Ladies and gentlemen, when it's the fourth preseason game, you don't see the starters out there. You rarely see the backups out there. You are seeing guys fight for their NFL careers. And man, it was a packed house today. Houston showed out once again. We are just ready for week 1 against Indianapolis, ready for week 2 in Houston against the Chicago Bears. But man, I am happy that the preseason is over. It felt like this was taking forever. The games matter. For more Houston Texans content, you guys know what to do. Feel free and follow me for more. This episode was brought to you and powered by BetUS. You guys have a blessed day.